Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Now we have information showing that Bitcoin can be very close to the next leg up, sending Bitcoin to well over $100,000. Now that could be coming here very shortly, as Q4 has been one of the most bullish quarters for cryptocurrencies. So if you enjoy this content, do me a favor and hit the like button. I'm also going to be going over 6 different altcoins very quickly that I think have a ton of upside potential. I think we are heading into that cycle of the market now that could be coming towards the end of Q4 and into Q1, and so I am preparing for that now, right? I want to be ahead of everyone else. I don't want to find out about these cryptocurrencies once they have pumped up 10x, right? I want to be in as early as possible, and so that is why I'm bringing them to your attention now. And so let's go ahead and jump right into it here today. Now, we saw that the Fed announced a rate cut of 50 basis points. This is the first rate cut that we have received since March of 2020. And so I think this is very bullish for the markets here, so that's something definitely to keep in mind there as well. And we do have a chart here from Crypto Rover. Now, this is the halving here from 2016, 2020, and then 2024. And now since the halving, we can see that in 2016, we did not have massive movement here for Bitcoin. Right? We can see in 2020 as well, we had a little bit of uptick for Bitcoin. However, it remained relatively sideways. And we're noticing the same thing happening here for 2024. However, that is about to change. And so approximately 6 months after the halving, we start seeing Bitcoin really start to run up here. And so this is the massive bull run that we are all waiting for. And so this could be happening here starting in Q4. It could really be this simple. And so if you are bullish on the cryptocurrency markets, you can check out the link underneath the video to Axgt. You can long or short the cryptocurrency markets. There's about 20 different cryptocurrencies on the platform here if you are interested. And so we can see Bitcoin's currently trading around $61,000. Now, we did talk about this on the channel here, that we bounced right at $52,000. We were waiting for that after calling it right around $57,000. And now we are running back up to that $63,000 level. And I am going to be cautious around this level, right? We may start hitting that resistance again, just as we did previously back in August, and then we might start falling back down. Now, if we do break above that level, that is where I will be looking for a long position on Bitcoin. I think that there's a lot of potential there if we start breaking above this. We have been consolidating in this channel here since March of this year. And so this is great consolidation for Bitcoin. Now, I'm looking for a break above that heading into Q4, and I think it's going to be extremely bullish for the cryptocurrency markets. And so if you're interested in signing up for this platform, there is a link underneath the video to Axgt. There is a Caspa airdrop going on right now as well. And so let's go ahead and check out this information here. We just also got news that Louisiana state government officially accepts Bitcoin and crypto as a valid form of payment. And so we are seeing more and more adoption on a daily basis. There is so much crypto news out there right now, right? We're also receiving news for stablecoin payments. And so we have a lot of fintech giants getting involved with stablecoins. We have Revolut here that announced that they're going to be launching their own stablecoin. In addition to the people that have already announced their own stablecoin, right? We have PayPal with their own stablecoin. We have Ripple that's going to be launching theirs. We have BitGo, which is working with Goldman Sachs to launch their stablecoin. And so all this is coming out in the last few weeks. And so there is a stablecoin bill out there that could potentially be passed by the elections. And so I think that's why we are starting to see a lot of these fintech corporations getting involved with stablecoins. Now that could have a big impact on the market, so that is something to be paying attention to. And so in addition to that, we also have Microsoft and BlackRock to launch a $30 billion fund for AI infrastructure. And so this is huge right here, $30 billion. They are both understanding that AI is the future. And so I want to talk about that here. I want to take a look at Bittenzer. I think this is one of the leaders for AI. Bittenzer is essentially the Bitcoin of AI. I think this is going to be the leader for AI moving forward. They're essentially building a base layer for AI projects to build on, and they have a lot of information on that. And so definitely make sure to check this out. I think this project has a ton of potential, currently trading right around $336. Now, this did hit an all-time high here earlier this year, right around $730. Now it has pulled back, and so this could be an opportunity here. And so that's one to be paying attention to. I'd also like to take a look at Axgt here. And so they're focusing on the medical industry with decentralization. I definitely think there's a use case for this and what they're focusing on. Now, they're starting to get a lot of attention. This is still a relatively small cryptocurrency, currently trading at 25 cents with a $46 million market cap. Now, I mentioned this on Twitter. This is a great opportunity once it dipped under 10 cents. That was the bottom there. We saw it bottom out at 10 cents, and now we are currently trading at 25 cents. And so that was a great buying opportunity. Now, the next one I want to take a look at here is Maple Finance. Now, Maple Finance is looking into the DeFi industry. right? Focusing on institutional lending. I think there's a huge use case for this moving forward. Their total volume locked just exceeded $400 million. And so I think this is one of the most reputable DeFi lending platforms out there as they're continuing to grow, right? And so this is definitely something else to be paying attention to. I still think this does not get the attention it deserves. However, I think that the time is coming, especially with the tokenization of assets and people starting to realize that decentralized finance is a great opportunity. And so the next cryptocurrency I want to take a look at here is Aero. Now, this is the liquidity provider for Base Chain, which is Coinbase's layer 2 platform. And I think that is only going to grow, right? Aero here is listed on Coinbase. It is easy to buy. And this is going to be the #1 liquidity provider. If you look at Uniswap for Ethereum, right? I mean, that cryptocurrency has exploded. So there's definitely a lot of upside potential here for Aero moving forward as Coinbase continues to push Base Chain. And so the next cryptocurrency I want to take a look at here is Altcoin. Now, Altcoin is focusing on the payments industry. They're in the middle of passing a bill to become the first digital asset bank in Nebraska. Now, this would be huge, right? I mean, they had a lot of regulation to pass through, right? It'd be the first digital asset bank in the United States. And so I think there's a lot of upside potential for Altcoin. And so that's definitely one to be paying attention to. This was one of the top gainers during the last bull run here. It went up significantly, over 100x return. And so there's definitely a lot of potential there since this has pulled back substantially. However, the team has been continuing to build. Now, the last cryptocurrency I want to take a look at here is Eagle AI. Now, this is one of the smallest cryptocurrencies that I am talking about here. Currently trading just under a $3 million market cap. However, this has a lot of upside. And so one of the reasons I'm talking about it is that today they announced that they have joined Google Cloud Web3 Startup at a Scale program. And so they have received a $200,000 grant. Now, that does not seem like a massive amount of money, right? I mean, a $3 million market cap, $200,000 grant. However, this is going to cover the cost to continue to run the business, right? And so that's where a lot of these smaller projects start failing, is because they cannot afford to continue to develop and pay for the cost to continue to run the business. And so utilizing this $200,000 here, this will cover all of their cost over the next year, whereas some other projects will launch a token and they'll be able to afford the cost, and then all of a sudden they're not making any money, so then they start selling the tokens, which starts dropping the price of that token. And so this is something that's very bullish for Eagle AI here, since they do have $200,000 here that they're not going to have to start selling the token to be able to keep working. And so this is definitely something to be paying attention to as well. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. Also, make sure to check out that link underneath the video to Margix if you're interested in longing or shorting the market. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.